Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
Hey, what's up, YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan, and I thought I'd just make a quick little video to share with you my latest 3D printing project. It's Friday night, and usually Friday night after we've had dinner, I'll meet up with my buddy Griffin and his two sons, and if Ryder's home, he'll go with, and we go down to the local comic book store to play Friday Night Magic. Just casually. We're not hardcore into like the tournaments and things, but anyway, if you've ever played Magic, you know dice come in very handy, and Griffin and I always joke about you can never have too many dice. So I got on Thingiverse and I found a pretty sweet file from the user timograw, and it's a Ghostbuster dice. How cool is that? So I printed it out with red PLA and also made some with some glow-in-the-dark PLA, but I just printed one out as a test run to see how it would work, and I didn't read the instructions first. On Thingiverse, sometimes there's suggestions, and timograw had said 100% infill and use supports. I did neither. I used 20% infill and no supports, and it turned out pretty cool. It's a little bit light though, and I get now why you would want to do 100% infill. And I also decided to scale it down just a little bit because the dice we use, this is a little more in scale with some of the dice we use. And not that it matters, the 100% is fine, but I just kind of wanted to make them a little bit smaller. And plus it doesn't take quite as long to print. I think this took just under an hour to print. And then I went ahead and through Cura laid out 9 of them so I could print 9 at a time, and that's when I did 9 red ones and then 9 glow in the dark. But it's a super cool design. It counts 1 through 5, and then the 6th side is the Ghostbuster logo. Yeah, really cool. I'll put a link down in the description to the Thingiverse page, and yeah, I might try doing some more and do 100% infill just to see what it's like. But these seem to, I mean, they roll just like a regular dice, and it seems to be fine. I think when I went from 100% down to 80% and added 9, I think it took around 4 hours to print 9 of them. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, nope, it's not it. It's not it. I've got one more 3D printing project that I've started, but I'm not quite brave enough to finish yet. And I'll do a whole video on this separately, but I just want to give you a little preview. I don't know when I'm going to finish this because I still need some blue PLA, and I need some more white because I don't want to run out. There is, hold on, before I even bring it in, there's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man model on Thingiverse, and it's broken into separate pieces so you can build them. You build them. You print out the arms, the legs, the hat, the head, the body, everything, the bow, the bib, the hat, and then you can put it all together. Well, at 100%, I don't know, I think he's probably about this big, but I thought if we're printing every piece individually, let's blow it up absolutely as big as possible. So I've started with the head, and I've got an arm printing right now. I've blown it up 400%, and the only reason it's at 400% not bigger, the body is the largest part, and 400% was as big as I could get it and have it still fit on my print bed without, cutting it and slicing it up differently. So here's the start right here. And then the other thing too that might push this project and some other 3D printing projects to the back burner, I've seen a lot of momentum gaining online about people printing out masks and or the framework for face shields for hospitals and stuff. So I'm gonna experiment with that a little bit. I sliced the file in Cura, and it's gonna take my printer about 8.5 hours to print out one of the face shield brackets. So that's a little discouraging that we can't crank them out a little bit faster, but I figure even 1, 10, whatever, however many we do, it's better than nothing, and every little bit helps right now. So I will make a video about that also when I print one of those out. But the other thing with that is that, sorry, thoughts keep coming in and leaving. If you followed my channel, you know how erratic I can be with my thoughts sometimes. Is it PTEG or PETG, the plastic that they prefer for these medical apparatuses. I don't have any of that. I ordered some on Amazon. Don't have a ship date yet. It says order received. So they said they will, you know, PLA is better than nothing. It just is not as durable and doesn't last as long, I guess, as is it PETG or PT? Sorry. The other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll probably end up doing it with some PLA just to see how it works. And then, anyway, like I said, I'll make a video about that when we make the first one. I don't have the shield or anything, but you can mail them off. There's a place down, I think in the East Bay or South Bay area that's accepting these, and then they'll, you know, assemble all the parts because they have sources for the actual shields and everything. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Yeah. As always, I hope everybody is staying healthy, and if you have to go out, you're able to be safe and protect yourself, practice the physical distancing and the social isolation at home and all that stuff. And yeah, until the next video, we will talk to you later. I believe Joel and I have a cereal review in the morning, so stay tuned for that. All right, thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk to you later.
You know, say it's cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All of us spit you some real dope bar. Some them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom!
Hey.